Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to another episode of Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. You may have noticed I'm doing quite a few more of these at the moment, and that's because I'm having a lot of fun and I really want to keep pushing through with it. I really want to get some more upgrades, get some more progress going, and yeah, I'm actually really enjoying the game. I can't wait to upgrade my units and just basically just keep on going with that front. So in the last video we've started to get a bit more understanding of how things are going to work. We've realised we're going to get the next meeting with the big boss in a couple of days' time, and by the looks of things we've actually made really good progress on our both research and our upgrades as well, so it's not going to be long before we can actually start churning through these quite quickly. I've had an idea about what I want to do next. Interestingly, none of these we're going to reach in time, so the lack of ship upgrade here is really starting to hurt us, so we're going to have to start prioritising different things, and we're going to have to start figuring out where we want to go. If you're enjoying the content, please do like, comment, subscribe, join us on the Patreon description down below. Anything you can do to help support the channel is really appreciated. Subscriptions are the best thing you can do. I'm trying to gradually reach our way towards that eventual 1,000 subscriber goal, so we can start making a bit of a go of this whole YouTube thing. But for now, let's see what we can do. Given that this is, you've got no chance of making it there, I'm just going to move to the center again and just basically use this time to complete some research, maybe have a little chat with the Inquisitor, and see what we can find from there. So I'm really interested in basically seeing what the Inquisitor upgrades are going to let us to get. We know we can't make it here, so it does make me a little bit sad, but oh, a bit of a freeze. There we go. Ship project complete. So we've got prognosticators now. So I don't really know what it does, but it told me to do it. It's the Edict's rare privilege to host its own prognosticator choir. Yeah, so it needs work to return it to capacity, but I don't know what it does. I'll be completely honest. So here I'm looking at either going for warp reactor, however, augmentation chamber. So which was this one? Servitors, lifeblood. Oh, this was the gaining additional services, but we're not lacking in them at the moment. I think we probably just want to do the barracks. It'll be a really quick upgrade for us. It's only 6 days, and we can just move at a fairly quick rate. And because we're constructing extra speed as well. So
we have restored functionality to the Augurium and should review our prognostica choir.
We should absolutely review our prognostica choir.
When prognosticas are attuned to a system, they will extend the mission timer in all adjacent systems.
Ah, okay. So we get a little bit longer to answer missions. So, minus corruption level when attuned, enemy types detected from missions, blue mission deadlines plus 3 days. Awesome. Okay, so I think for some reason I like the look of here. This is 4 locations, I believe. So anyway, I mean, technically this does loads of them. So this does what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this does 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to go with here because it's just the most there is. Yeah, we'll attune the prognosticator here on whatever planet that was. Sure. That was... Where was the map for that? What was that called? Oh well, who knows. Either way, we'll keep wandering over here. We'll, I guess, make our progress here. There's not really much to do. We're waiting for this event to trigger, which I think is going to be the Grand Inquisitor, is it? Whatever his name... Oh no, it's Grand Master. There we go, Grand Master, not an Inquisitor. Completely separate things. Ooh.
I have studied your report in detail, Inquisitor. It is clear the servants of the Plague God have been more active in your sector. However, there is little evidence to suggest this has grown to the scale of a galactic pandemic.
Interesting enough. Oh,
not
fully voice acted.
To be frank, the Baleful Edict is too damaged to be of use in more active theaters, so I will for the moment permit its continued deployment under your care.
Might I then?
No, you may not.
She doesn't seem very impactful here.
To a minimum, but this is the limit of my generosity until you provide more convincing proof of this theory of yours. I trust that in the meantime you will keep out of the commander's way and let him serve the Imperium.
He dismisses my
what
research
a cheerful
out of hand.
bloke.
The Grand Master is no friend to the Inquisition.
Are we not allies in this eternal war?
The Grey Knights have served as Chamber Militant for 10,000 years, but Varden Kai has had a sour history with your order. Still, he is a man of utmost principle. If we can more clearly quantify the growing threat of this plague, I'm certain he will offer more support. Commander, what would you have us do?
So I think out of these, the interesting one is assign an apothecary to prepare a report. We've got 2 apothecaries. We're only going to need 1 most missions, and we've got 1 good one.
I'm
so
perfectly capable of handling my own
oh,
data,
we didn't get to pick which one it was.
I will accept your offer.
Okay.
It is reassuring you take this threat seriously.
I like it because it doesn't lose us an actual permanent resource. It's just a temporary thing. Here we go, the requisition access. So for rank 1 is always high. 2. Hey, what does this? So what rank are these at the moment? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what we want to do with this. So I think melee things we definitely want, because the melee stuff was so good. So 1 is never to always, 2 is never to... I'm not quite sure what these things at the top really mean, because these are rank 2. Oh, so is it just for higher rank things? So we're definitely going for melee access. Oh, we've got 6 requisitions, so we can actually just do 4 things. So I think we're probably just going to upgrade... Okay, so this is starting ranks for knights, but we've got decent knights for now anyway, so this can sort of take a back seat. So I actually think we just upgrade all of it, like everything except that. So if these are always 2, oh yeah, we're just going to upgrade as much as we can. We'll ignore knight access for now. So this gives us better things. Confirm. Yeah, we're going for this. So if that gives us everything as getting basically 2, is it armory we need to look at? Yeah, so if these are all 2, we want to save at least 10 so we can upgrade all of these next time. So we need 10 requisition to be saved as soon as possible. But now we should be getting better armor and better ranged requisition as well. So we get a medium chance of getting rank 2 armor and a medium chance of getting rank 2 ranged weapons. And now we can start getting better melee weapons as well. So at the very least, that's sort of the minimum of what we want to be doing. Everything else is en route. I mean, we might as well just start travelling here. There we go. Right. So, research project complete. Advanced seed access. I've been consulting Dominus Lunet on maximising the seed yield from our operations. She was convinced it could be improved and has modified a cache of sanctified servo skulls with extractor tools. It's an unusual gesture for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Where such innovation is typically frowned upon, your tech priest is certainly determined in her own way. So missions get +1 seed and extractor servo skull. So more research, and I think this time we have got the option of going here, but we don't have enough seeds yet. These only require 1 seed. Oh, was this maybe just a one-off gain 1 seed? Okay, but seed and the servo skull. So what is this? Prognosticals. Gain extra stratagem slots. Minus warp surge per turn. +1 weepy warp point. I think we're going to start looking at things like Gate to Infinity to start teleporting absolutely everywhere. So this is target night to heal all, but we like using our apothecaries at the moment. This teleports for 1 action point. All visible enemies are immobilized, and all knights gain extra crit for a turn. This could be really nice with some crit builds later on, but we're going for Gate to Infinity, or Gate of Infinity. Absolutely what we want to be looking at. So now we're just going to keep, I guess, just advancing time here. See what we come across. Okay, ship project complete on the barracks. Excellent. So we're actually just getting loads of upgrades here. So this is 12 days to get servitors, but servitors are going to be useful. We know that much. We can start upgrading the ship itself. So what does this do? Oh, so it's more prognosticars to upgrade more areas, basically. I don't know if we need to do more on that. So I think what we should be looking at is either the next rank on the plasma reactor, but I think first we want the augmentation chamber to get more servitors. yeah, we need these extra resources as soon as possible. So keep advancing time here and seeing what happens next. Maybe a bloom infestation. It's weird that we're kind of just umming and ahhing at the moment. Okay, oh, someone's going to heal. 2, 1, any bloom stuff? Okay. Oh, okay, we're just completing more things. Start a new project. More ship upgrades. This is somewhat bizarre. I genuinely didn't think we'd be doing this quickly. I guess because it's only 12 days, we probably just go for the warp reactor. We haven't had anyone fall yet. We don't need more barrack space, so yeah, let's just go warp drive. Warp drive does seem like something we're going to need. So let's advance time a little. Okay, so something's triggering here, because this is immediately lagged. Oh, it's just Gate of Infinity is completed. Okay. So, funny enough, we don't have any seeds, so we can't do most of these, so we're going to have to go back to Psychic Attunement just to reduce the corruption in the system. Why are... Okay, missions detected as well. 3 new eruptions of bloom activity in the sector. We've informed Title, must act on these to the best of our ability. So, again, it's 2 here, 1 over there. We just go to the nearest one first and clear this out nice and easily. Get the lovely little warp animation. Okay, I'm curious as to what the bonus effect's going to be for this one. Ooh, chaos detected. So, what have we got? Corruption level 0. Warp surge 15% a turn. We've got Poxus. Okay. Apostate Preacher, Plague Marines, Cultist of Nurgle. Lovely. Eliminate seed carriers. Win the mission with only 3 knights is 3 requisition. That's obviously something we're going to try and go for. Enemy reinforcements 2. I think we can do this. I think this should be reasonable. So let's start this mission. We are going to select this. And we're going to try and go with Ulrich, Genhain and Darrig probably. So we can select this and remove from squad. We do need to look at some servo skills. So let's see what we can do for equipment. So anyone here got anything that works well with servo skills? Gets +1 use per turn for all of their auto abilities. Okay. So that's Ulrich. Oh yeah, because Genhain's got 2 different things, doesn't he? So he can use a frag grenade and a servo skull. So servo skull, there are 2 different ones. So this is target a knight at range 10 to heal 5. Knight heals. Sorry, knight recovers 5 immediately. Okay, and this is target enemy at range 15, extracting seeds. Okay, so we do want seeds. Can we swap the grenade here for another servo skull? We can. So we've got double servo skull here, which is interesting. Okay. Yep, we'll go with that. Who is our next knight? So Darrig is doing fine, I think. Unless he's got a different grenade, but we have only got the one. And we liked Darrig's Spite, if I remember rightly, and he just, yeah, gets extra ammo and extra crit damage, which is awesome. Okay, and then lastly we had this guy here. So, Blast, Enrage. We're really hoping to get a good melee weapon to stick on Ulrich, because what have we got at the moment? Oh, we actually have got upgrades, so hang on. What's he equipped with now? Darrig's Reach. Okay, so he has got... nope, not one of these. Halberd? There we go. So this one's an additional crit, and if it moves... Okay, so this is the potentially strike automatically. Ooh, this could potentially parry. So this is... Strike addition at 4 damage and 5% crit. This is 4 damage and crit damage. Falchions are... Activate to add 1 damage. So these have got additional crit, but they don't have an extra ability. I mean, this is just super crit on Ector's blades. Demon Hammer. So 5% crit. I mean, it's the same as this, really. And the warding stave is the healy one, isn't it? I'm going to stick with this for now, but I'm not ruling out changing it. This is all fine. This is all fine. I believe in this. Oops, no. I believe in this squad. I think we can do it with these three. Funnily enough, we are not far off of them being dead. Not dead, all injured. We are going to take a second one here. So now we have Gate of Infinity as well. Prognostical Influence. Does that just mean we get an extra stratagem? I suppose it would do if we had one. Okay. Optimism. If we get this, this is half of the requisition we need to max everything out next time we meet the meet Grandmaster Kai. So that's what I really want to be doing, is pushing on those. And yeah, we could get some great rewards if we're lucky. If we do get something really good, especially like melee weapons and things like that to upgrade Ulrich, then we're absolutely going to do so. And I think now that we've got potential higher tier armors coming, that's something I'm going to be really keeping an eye on. Armor, range weapon, and a new melee weapon is something I'm really, really going to want. I'm not trying to go too heavy on new knights immediately. We're obviously going to take them if there are some useful ones, but we don't have that sort of that need right now. So far, people haven't been dying too much. I'm hoping there's an option of like retreating. I haven't actually checked yet. If we're too far behind, is there an option of retreating? But I'm definitely keen to see, what our sort of longevity options are. Like, do we have the ability to fail a mission, get out, and just try and keep our people alive? Because I don't want any of these to die. I'm starting to grow attached to them. I'm definitely growing attached to their stats, and even more so to their war gear. So if we lose the war gear, I'll be absolutely gutted, because I'm really enjoying this and enjoying this sort of the continual growth style of gameplay. So the question is, can 3 knights take out everything we need to? I need to make really good use of the healing in the right points in time. I still need to figure out how willpower works. Is it just a once per game thing? Do you just get it and then once you've used your willpower it's gone? I'm pretty sure you get some back, but it might only be something like 1 per turn or 1 for completing certain actions, so maybe that's not quite as consistent as I might want it to be. But I'm intrigued. I think we can do this, as long as it's not like the last one we were scrabbling to the end.
Status: Ultramarines currently engaged with a force upward.
Oh, there's Ultramarines as well.
Have they detected us?
Negative. Do you take me for some half-augmented engine seer?
I'm hoping they'll be our
Inquisitor
friends.
meant no insult, Dominus. We will locate and destroy the seeds and leave the rest underway.
Okay, so still not letting anyone know that we exist, because God forbid an Ultramarine know that there's people on their side. So, looking at these locations, it's really tempting to just gate to infinity right there and see what happens. Honestly, I think that's what I want to do. If there's one just straight away here, what if we do... I mean... Oh, it's to any visible location. Okay, so we're not going to do that quite yet. We can just keep running forwards first. So, I don't think this should trigger anything yet. Like, there's no sign of any enemy units there now. Really? So there were enemy units, we just didn't know they were there. That's very frustrating, because it genuinely didn't look like... I didn't think there was a trigger over there at all. Okay, so...
At your service.
Is that... So if that's 2 AP, can we get a shot off onto that? In fact, can you get a shot off onto that? I mean, sure, we might as well do this first of all. Just do a big boom. That works out well for us. I'm not sure what's going on with the frame rate on some of these, but... So we killed something. can we actually kill one of these with 2 AP? Oh, that's shooting, that's why. So we can almost definitely kill that with 2 AP. 4 strike will absolutely murder it, so that's great. I'm really annoyed that we didn't move up slightly more cautiously. I honestly had no clue that we were going to take anything out there. So can I get anywhere near here? It could even be worth just using our stratagem now to give this guy 2 extra action points, and just trying to take out these things immediately. So if we are doing that, we're going to want to bring these guys up first. So how far does 2 AP get us? So if we move here for 2 first, see if there's any shots we can take. There are not. I didn't really check the line of sight properly as I should have done. So he can just move up here, and it's likely that we're just going to be doing the same with our front guy. Just hang on, why can't he? Okay, so if we 4 strike this, we can kill this in 2 hits with 2 4 strikes, but I don't know if we've got enough willpower. And 4 strike again. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. So this is kind of me just using all my resources to make up for my first mistake of running in too early, which is not what I want to be doing, but hopefully they can't do too much damage to us. Okay, they're running away. That's good news, at least, I guess. We're suppressed. I'm assuming that just makes things a little more difficult for us. So. Okay, I know that somewhere here there's like lines of sight we're supposed to be able to see. They're quite faint. So can we get anywhere we can actually see? I'm not convinced we can. What about... So what does suppress do? I don't really know. Let's just shoot this guy. Just get him out of the way. Oh, okay, we take damage for that. Wasn't really sure how that worked, I'll be completely honest. So we don't necessarily need to do him first, we just want these guys to move up. And because we know there's something over here, we're just going to run in that direction in general, or do we have to go a different route? Maybe we can teleport over here if we get far enough. So let's just run all the way, and hopefully this doesn't trigger another one, so our apothecary doesn't get left behind. So we'll get over here. Do you know what? Oh, that's not our apothecary. Is this our apothecary? No, it is this, yeah. Oh, it wasn't doing the thing. Okay. So, do we have... Does it tell us here we get how much we get? No. So we can just run here and heal this, I think is probably the right thing to do, just to play it safe. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks. And then just start moving forward. So this is our Ulrich. We can head up here. And then if this gets us good vision, we can potentially teleport everyone into here. Okay, so these are actually very close to each other. So we could maybe just go over here and try and go for the seed extraction, but given that there's one literally just there. So where's our back units? Because these are the ones we're going to want to move first.
My blade is ever ready.
There we go. So if we just move these as far as we can, and that way when we get the re-trigger, then we can just turn it on straight away and just go for things.
I am here to serve.
Here's this guy. So we're going for the ones in there, so going all the way up here is not too bad an option. Because if this triggers it, we're kind of okay with that. These slow runs. And okay, it does trigger it. That's fine.
The unfaithful
I'm hoping they don't scatter too far, or they all just run over to those explosive barrels. There's a couple over there. It's not too bad. Maybe we can get Darrig's spike going here. Okay. Swollen flesh. Lovely.
Target acquired.
This could also be a really good grenade turn. So, what happens if we just move here first?
Yes.
Try and go for a range attack onto something like this. Go Psychic Onslaught. Okay, this looks like a good amount of damage here. We'll just take the Psychic Burn. There's a good chance that with a grenade follow-up...
You have been judged.
we don't want to shoot yet. We want to see what a grenade does. Grenade kills all but the guy at the back. That's great. We're just doing that. There's no reason not to. Oh no, wait. There is a reason not to. Seed extraction. We'll get the other seed. It's fine.
Foe destroyed, Commander.
Oops. So, where's our guy with the second servo skill? Extractor servo skill. So it's... Okay, that's a pretty good range. So if we move him to, say... up here as well, say defensive as a unit, I don't think we can then still use the servo skill, unfortunately.
Your orders. At your service.
Because I think that takes an action as well. So let's just send him... Are we going to be just short, aren't we? Yeah. So I think we go here. Provoke won't do anything here either. Does it have... Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Range attack. No. Yeah, I think we just armor up here. So what the plan's going to be is to move over there and then teleport over once we've dealt with these guys. Sure. Mindly inconvenience me. Oh yeah, there's no point in trying to extract. We've already done the extracted... We killed the extracted one. The one need to extract, sorry. So, how do you want to do this? We've got lines of sight, I assume, most of this way. So with 2 AP to here, we're just going to be able to get a good shot. And just try and take some damage out here. Yeah. Let's not try and get too fancy. Let's try and just actually deal with stuff.
I must sanctify my rounds.
So, yeah, I think just using a regular hit here and then another regular hit afterwards should be enough to kill this guy. Yeah, and then your next AP, confirm again. I guess we execute. Oh, everyone gets AP. Sure. That's pretty good. That means we can potentially just sneak away. Oh, we're going to be a little short there. So move this over here. I guess we're just moving in this general direction. Well, actually, we've put ourselves in line of the explosion, so that's not good. This takes 2 AP and we've got 4. Is there a way to just get behind it to do that? So this just takes us a hit for no reason. What if we shot something like that? No, that's not going to be good. Okay, so how much does that make us take? Only a tiny bit. It's fine, we'll just bash him to death and take a hit. We're okay. Yeah, and then one more hit. Kill him. Okay. This is going well. We do need to get some vision over this side. So if I just move this guy to here... Is there anywhere with 1 AP? So that's one. Let's just move here first. Does that mean we can Gate of Infinity over here? So this looks valid. Sure. We'll just head straight over here. Get this trigger going. Hopefully this gives us all another action. I hope it still works that way. Okay, so they've got the drop pod there. Yes, that does look to have refreshed all of our actions. We've still got the grenade here. It's a smaller... So where's this guy? Servo skull extraction onto this. Confirm. We need that seed.
That's got them. Come on.
Okay, we got it. Oh, is that... Does that just do it? Okay. So those are just appearing now, so we probably still want to run towards those things we just attacked.
This is coming with me.
Yeah, we still want to just run this way, it looks like. So where's
your will?
Derek? Oh, hang on. Why is Derek not... Why is he not be able to shoot anything? Are we just in a bad spot? Are there things we can't see? I am somewhat confused. Can we shoot over here? No. Okay, let's just try a grenade. Okay, we're out of range for the grenade anyway. Can I just run and punch something? I can if I really need to. But that costs all my AP.
Standing ready.
Why can't I see? I'm confused as to why I can't quite see things. So basically we have the choice of going for 2 lots of units in that direction or still just 1 here. I think we just want to go in this way. But again, maybe we have to get up here. Yeah, so there we've got better lines of sight. So we're going to move up here first and try and take out these barrels, see if that kills everyone. We can't even see that. Are you kidding? I thought we had that. Okay, well, in that case, before we do that, let's try and send this guy in for 1 AP first to here. And see if our grenade will set off those barrels and just do a chain reaction, because that would be awesome. I don't know if that's how it works, but... Okay, well this looks like a good, solid amount of damage regardless, and maybe it does do the explosion, I'm not quite sure. Or maybe the explosion's just irrelevant if everyone's already knocked out of the way. Okay, so that explosion did exactly what we hoped it would do. So we can just use a range attack here, or we can just use... So this one... We've only got 1 attack here, so what have we got left here? Cybot doesn't necessarily kill him is the problem. So we'll just go for the shot first. Fine. 1 more does kill him, which is good. I'm probably just reloading here, if that's... Yeah, because there's nothing we need to immediately heal. But are these things going to be able to get to us? Probably. So we may need to just run to about... This might help.
Taking position.
And then these guys can try and deal with some of this. So... Sure, let's push... I mean, the warp storm's going to go up anyway, because it's 15% per turn, so we might as well push it up. Go for as much damage as we can. Go for another shot here. Psychic Onslaught. Oh, okay, that kills both. That's great. Yeah, so this is the one guy that's coming. We can just run away in a different direction, basically. And I think we're going to achieve this. It doesn't... This one doesn't feel too taxing. It feels reasonable. There's a Plague Marine. So these are going to be coming straight towards us. I think and we've probably got 2 turns left till extraction, but we've not really taken any damage. And if these run towards explodey things, really good spot. Plus Darrick hits like a truck. Please don't be too bad. The faltering pox. Of course he's hobbled. So he's just not going into it. Luckily it's the one that's already got a load of movement. So I guess we're just shooting here first. Clearing some of that out.
Empty.
Honestly, yeah, I'm just in for reloading and going again. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just take it easy there.
Enemy down!
These are likely to get into range of us, so what if we just did double Overwatch, maybe? Or did we want to heal? Oh, he's hobbled, isn't he? So 2 turns left for extraction. I think overwatching these could work, but we've got lots of actions, so let's just we might as well warp charge at this point. So that's our first one. The apothecary can okay, it's weird that these can be used again, but I guess it's the extractor servo skull thing. That doesn't do anything. Psychic blast to hobble things. So what does hobble do? Let's just double check. Is it just reduce move speed? Yeah, it is. So actually I think that would be quite good to hobble these guys that are coming towards us. So let's hobble them. Make it a little more difficult to get to us. I think we can just... You know what, let's just gain armor and overwatch. I think that's what we want to do here, just cover ourselves basically. And we'll send our big tank to do the same. Oh, he's actually got one more activation, so is there a ranged attack we can take? We'll just take a regular attack here, because it doesn't hurt. Turns out we can't do anything anyway, that was just a waste. And we will just overwatch as well in that direction. Get a little bit of overlap, but not too much. Because I'm not sure they're going to be able to get to us, and we're... I think... Oh, they can breach. Oops. I'm glad we put the armor up then.
Again! Again!
Yeah, again. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, that armor up was a great choice. And what's going on there? A really good choice. Just saved us a ton of damage. And now if we've got any AoE, like Darrick's Spike just going nuts again. So for instance, like this here, if we have... So where can we go to get line of sight there? Well, we could just always run in and go for it, but actually I honestly think we're probably just better off running away and healing. Does this have cover? No. So do we have any grenades left? No. What can this do? Can this still extract seeds from something? Okay, so none of those can have seeds extracted from them. We can just run in and punch that guy. I don't really know what to do. I think it might just be
what is your will?
Run and hide. So it's like pop back over here and armor up. Yeah, I think this is literally what we're going to do, is just run back and armor up with everyone. So apothecary back here. In fact, let's... Can you get somewhere with just 2 AP? So this just takes 2. And we might be able to servo skull over there as well, which would be nice. There we go. Heal him up. Awesome. Purified as well, of course. Purified means so much.
Restored, brother.
And then, can we get somewhere for 2? Why is there? Okay, so that's 2. So we can move back here and then armor up for this. We might as well warp charge here. Super tanky, and just. Oh, he's got an extra action point, I guess. Yeah, the apothecary can armor up as well. Everyone's nice and safe. And just hopefully we live, basically. I don't think they're going to be able to deal too much damage to us. Okay, that's good news, because that means we're probably just fine. Yep, they can just set up Overwatch things, and eventually we can just ignore it all. Unless they've got a big AoE thing, I think we're in a good spot.
All active Astartes recovered.
There we go.
Beginning teleportation.
And nobody was even massively injured. We had like a temporary hobble, but nobody was actually like taking huge damage, which is really impressive for a 3-night mission. So that's really cool. Like, I think we're starting to get the hang of how to use our tools to the best of our ability, make good use out of different things, and I'm really keen to see what weaponry we get, especially if we get a chance of getting like a better melee weapon or a really sweet range weapon. So I was actually talking to one of my friends who played this game previously, and he was giving me a bit of a sort of a hint as to that some things are just more interesting than others. And it wasn't much of a min-maxing kind of conversation. It's more of a this is a cool thing you can do, and I think I'm looking forward to trying some of those things out in the future. So depending on what rewards we get, we might head in a different direction to what we've got already, based on a bit of curious advice. But honestly, I'm just happy with anything, especially if we get some like tier 2 armor. That would be awesome. Tier 2 Terminator armor, tier 2 range weapon, and just start going nuts on things. But yeah, like I said, the important thing for me is getting all the requisition saved up so we can start basically like leveling everything up as much as possible. But if there is something worth picking up, I absolutely will be doing so. Probably not going to pick up too many level 1 things other than melee weapons though. Okay, let's get our little dramatic exit. Look at us, all of us with fancy armor as well. How cool is that? There we go. So 5 requisition and 2 seeds. That's really good. 20 servitors. We've got a rank 3 Justicar, which we don't need. A tier 1 Stormbolter, tier 1 Falchions, tier 1 Terminator armor, and tier 1 equipment. So nothing tier 2. We've got a Falchion and an equipment. Oh no, so it has got these. Is this tier 2 of what we've got or what the actual item is? I think this is, yeah, the items are already tier 1. This is just what level upgrade they are. So this is Oathkeeper. What does this do? Crit damage. Yeah, that's fine. What does this do? 4 damage, 5% crit. Afflicted target suffers 2 damage per turn. That's very interesting. And you can upgrade it to give additional focus. Okay. Terminator armor, 10% focus, and what's this? The night games plus 2 crit damage for their melee attacks. So this could be something we'd need later on, but I think we're wanting to focus on crit chance earlier on, and given that we can upgrade this more later, I don't know if this is something we need right now. The Falchions are the only thing that's interesting me, and they are... I've got a bleed. I think I'm going to take these, but the thing is, if we can't see what the Justicar is and what his abilities are, then I don't know if it's really worth it. Oathkeeper just doesn't seem that special. I mean, it's pretty reasonable, but it's no tier 2, so let's just go with that. Yeah, we want to save up at least 10 requisition. Any promotions? No. But they did well. Everyone did well, and only minor injuries all round, which is pretty decent. Okay, there we are. We have it. Another successful mission. We're just stacking up the servitors. We know for a fact that we're going to have to send ourselves over here, which is going to be kill things with melee weapons and eliminate all seed carriers. I think we're pretty fine on that front. So that's going to be likely what we're going to do. Ooh, okay, halberds, power armors, interceptors, servo skulls. And what have we got over here? I mean, we're obviously not going to make that. So it does still say tier 1 here, so I don't know if that's just guaranteed what it is, but that is what we're going to work with. So there we are. We know what we're doing next time. I'm probably going to record this one maybe even straight after this because I'm having a bit of fun with it. If you've enjoyed this, please do like, comment, subscribe, join us on the Patreon in the description down below. That's the best way to support the channel from a financial perspective, but if you want to just support the channel as a viewer, subscribing is the best thing you can do. Commenting makes my day a bit better, but subscribing really does help the channel grow. For now, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.